I forgot to send it out, but I think Twitter is also just tweaking in general because I tried to post a GIF and it did not work. So that's... You didn't see anything because I was reading Carnage comics, so I got a little distracted. And 2, I think Twitter's kind of broken right now. So I don't even know if my announcement to stream today is going to reach many people. So that will be fun to find out if anyone sees that. Pull up my display capture. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure yep, our volume should be good. It's the same as it was before. Oh, okay, yeah. I think we can get the Tower of the Gods done today. I've only got 2 hours, because I have things I need to do today. But I should be able to get the Tower of the Gods done, because I really want to get that bow and arrow.
Okay, what am I working with? Full set of pics. Great. We also... What have I done? I've done 2 of them. So I'm...
Wouldn't have seen the an X amount of time to it until like 7 minutes ago because he was locked on 4. That's real, honestly.
Hi.
Hello?
Hello. Is that where I need to go? Yes. I'm gonna turn on the things, take pictures of what I can.
Ooh.
What?
One of these islands is surrounded by sea hats, isn't it? Might be a good idea to get a picture of one of those.
Good idea.
Because they're rough.
Didn't get any wins. It be like that sometimes. I don't play Fortnite, so I don't get any wins either.
That's not the right island. That's the Oasis, but that's fine. I need to bypass it anyway. Hi.
Hello!
Just looking at the angles. I love the drag. I know what that's called, but I don't remember at the moment. The water pushing off of you. I think I went past it. I can hear it in... Yep. I was gonna say, I can hear it behind me. The treasure.
Treasure.
How's your day been so far? It's been good. Like, literally, a few minutes before I was supposed to stream, my seasonal allergies started acting up, so that's fun. I got a bit of a stuffy nose. But, otherwise it's been good. I watched some Danny Gonzalez videos. And read comics.
Yippee!
I've been on a big kick of just rereading Carnage comics. You've probably seen me tweet about it on my private account. Been yapping about him a lot recently.
Okay, we're on course. Just gotta wait.
You have, yeah. It's my hyperfixation as a kid from like ages 15 to 16. So, I'm revisiting him.
Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Just gotta wait. It'll happen at some point. Why didn't I just set up that? I'm realizing something about my overlay and the fact that I did it. Stupid. I could have just set chat on top of it because there's not much in the way of an actual border. But no, chat's underneath. There they are, the sea hats.
Oh boy.
That was a big jump. Did you see that fish? He's going so high.
Wow.
Look at
Just
him.
put him in the Olympics.
This is gonna be scary. We gotta finesse this.
To be fair, I don't think they can attack you when you're on the island.
I don't think they can either. So it'll be safe. What's your guess for what this one is?
Oh, I think this is some...
Ooh, that's a beautiful picture. Do you think that's good, or do you think... Oh no.
You should have at least saved it, just so it had been there. That should work.
Oh, they're so big!
Oh, they're gigantic. It's terrible. I hate them.
Which one were you saying this one is?
Wisdom.
You were right.
Yeah.
Here's your pearl.
Ominous sea hats.
That blue is an ominous color. One pearl remains. Can I? It's like an Aracuda, and by that I mean it dies really easily.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you? Here.
Right there.
We gotta be careful.
We'll be leaving sea hat territory. Or hopefully a long time.
Hell hath no fear akin to what you feel for them. I feel that so hard. These things are so irksome.
We're gonna go in between two reefs. Because I guess that's a reef over there, and there's a reef over there. I didn't know there was two next to each other. Yippee. I've got some friends. I'm gonna drink my Wawa. I wonder if you can hear that in the microphone. Huh?
Oh.
I don't remember seeing this,
Oh.
but I've been here before.
Wait, we might have. I know there was one of these you went into.
We've been to one on the far north and one on like the route to there's like one on Bomb Island, and then we got the one up I think here. But I don't think we've been to this one. How many of those do I have? Oh, I got more than enough. I might...
I wonder what the max is.
Huh? The maximum? Probably like...
Could be
I
like-
can't imagine more than 99. There's also that. I haven't seen either of those things. I have an idea. Because I have to drop off these, things. So what if I push north past this island, because I'm pretty sure it warps me to here. So I'm gonna just push north all the way to Windfall and then double back, because I do have to drop some stuff off at Windfall.
Alright.
Because I have the, I also need to head to Dragon Roost at some point, but I can do that after I have warping capabilities and I'm taking pictures. So we'll see what we got in here. What's this? Okay, it looks like I kill all the enemies.
Is he the only one? They're gonna
Have I gotten a picture of a moblin yet?
ambush you?
That's gotta be workable, right? Oh, Morth.
Oh.
Another one. Oh, I know what this is. It's a gauntlet. I'm ready for the gauntlet. Don't punch me. Oh!
Yikes.
Okay. Another.
I love the camera angles. Oh, you got it down to science.
Yep.
Hello, Marlin.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot to get those guys as things. Completely forgot about that. This one wouldn't have it. So I did actually remember to get his. But you could punch like that in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That would be fun, just being able to uppercut someone into next week. Sucker punching Ganondorf would have been so funny. I'd fight him that way if I could.
Tears of the Kingdom, I'm only allowed to use punches.
Ooh. Making good progress on the heart containers so far, I think. I don't actually know. I've got what?
I'd say pretty good.
3 more full heart containers to get?
There's only 3 more dungeons, right? We've done a full playthrough of Only Fist if you could. I would as well.
I think it's 3.
Oh, that's like the wrong.
You don't get one from Hummerak, right?
Oh, you do. Can I veer that way? Will this work? I am fighting the current and we're gonna go really slow, but I might be able to make it across. I still gotta get the actual treasures on the reaps as well. Ow! Got it correctly. What am I doing? I don't even need to shoot them like that. And the water's coming for me. Okay. I have my things put up. What are we looking at? Wrong. Smoke. Okay. Got him. The Yiga techniques were really underutilized. You only learn like the one thing, and I would argue it's not really that useful. I at least didn't find much use for the
Earthquake.
yeah, earthquake technique, like, ever. Because it takes so long to charge, and if I'm out of a weapon, I need something that'll work as a pseudo weapon in a pinch, and that wasn't really a thing. And yeah, it's also weak. I would understand the charging time if at least it was pretty strong. I want to chart that. Oop.
Excuse me.
But it's not. So like the charging time and the fact that it's really weak really does not justify ever using it. Especially given all of the trouble that you go to get it in the first place. It's just, I feel like there's things they could have done to make it a little more worthwhile.
Is that the fish island? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Am I meandering a bit? Yes, I totally am. I like charting.
It's fine, we have time. Oh no!
Can you tell I just got into the square? I see. Whew. Okay. I was gonna say, do we want to just do everything on this island that we can? But I think we need the hook shot for that, so I don't think we can
I
even
think
do
so.
that right now. Boy, small fry. Hello. What's interesting about this island? You've seen those weird rings of light that appear on the seas at night, haven't you? Yeah, well, those things are a sure sign that there's treasure in the deeps, Fry. Okay, yeah, I knew that. But let me tell you, there's some lights that don't always shine. Yeah, they're like these special ones that shine like crazy, but only when you open a treasure chart. They say that those mark the spots where the greatest treasures are hidden. I knew that too. Cool, that's just completely, useless.
Oh well, he was trying.
Yeah. I can appreciate that they try to help. There's still after. There's so many out here. I hate it. Ugh. Stay away from me, please. Please. Don't come near me. Where is... There's the ladder. I hate dismounting right next to the ladder. Because it's so hard to get high.
Oh. Are so big, we hate them!
Yeah, why are... Who let them be this large?
What are they what are they eating that Piats aren't that is making them so much bigger?
That guy was broken.
The squite.
Must be on this... Hi! He just slid in on me. Whatever it is, it's on the sea, I think. I don't know. Maybe they're not eating a plant-based diet?
Mm-hmm. They can
don't-
have carnivorous tea.
There's no fish in the sea. What is this eating?
Octoroks. Big octos.
Diorg?
Maybe.
You would get pretty beefy if you just ate a diet of Gyorg. Ooh, bombs. I'll take bombs. Okay, no treasure for that. Kind of figured because the treasure they gave me was already pretty good. I don't like that they follow me. Do we want to go that way? Yeah. We want to be a little more... do you think I reroute? Or do you think we're going fast enough?
I think you could change the wind.
I wanted to get around that guy first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just do it twice. This way. I'll have to reroute the winds to South Lade or... I should be fast enough to escape them.
Yep.
We should be good. Okay, I do have to push a little more north. That's Tingle Island. I don't see Windfall. You'd think I'd be able to see... Well, that might be it. In the way distance over there.
Just hasn't quite come over the horizon yet.
Yeah. Because that's definitely the Triangle Island. That's Tingle. That reminds me. How am I going to get a picture of that?
Huh?
Gyork. I need to get a picture of that.
I think the best way to do it might be when they're when they're like circling you. If you just sit still and then pull your picture box out.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Well, I have like a dolphin friend at the moment, so that's nice. Oh no, why is that my year in review? Really rainy. I've gotten very good at weaving through the sea hats. I tried to jump. I hit the wrong button. Are you sure?
Yes. I think this works.
Would you
You
believe me
might
if I said I
only-
tried to get a
you
picture of it right then?
Only need a fin.
Where is it? I'm trying to picture it. I swear I am. I'll try that.
I believe he's quite lenient. I might be remembering wrong, but I believe he's quite lenient.
Now he's guiding me again. Don't they usually go away? Well, I guess not. I can say, don't they usually go away if you're no longer on Tingle Island spot, but
No.
I suppose not. You know, being here would have also been a great opportunity to get a picture from Lenzo, but, you know, I have to get so many different NPCs on this island that I'm just gonna wait. Kill two birds with one stone in that regard. And it's gone. Okay. Miss Ma'am. Hello. I already got those two, so. Yeah, I had a little traveling companion. Ma'am. Miss Teacher.
Here's
Here.
50.
My dear, did you bring me joy pendants yet again? How many joy pendants do you have right now? 53? Why, to think a child like you would pay such a large tribute to me. Oh, your teacher is very impressed by your efforts, little dear. My whole body is numb with the thrill of excitement. So this is what pure joy feels like. I'll take precisely 20 of them, thank you. That'll do just fine. My heart will be all aflutter. I don't know if you know, but 20 is my lucky number. And just as I promised, I will reward you for going out and collecting all of these for me. I'm going to give you a wonderfully splendid thing. Close your eyes, dear. I don't think she ever told me that she would give me some. I gave her the one, but I don't think she wanted 20. Or at least she never told me. I just knew. Da-da-da! You see, though I am but a mere teacher, I own my very own cabana on a tropical oasis down south. But lately I haven't made use of it at all, so you can have it. It's all right, dear. You can stop gaping in amazement now. I'm a homeowner.
You're a homeowner at 12.
Now that you have this deed, that cabana is all yours. You own it. So whatever you do, don't lose this piece of paper. Don't think I could if I tried. I'm getting on in age, and sea travel hasn't exactly agreed with me as of late. Now I can just stay here and relax as I continue with the children, my work with the children.
And just so you know, you'll find the place southeast of here. It's on a tiny, lonely little isle near the Triangle Isles.
I've been going to those. I think I saw it at your island.
From now on, it's your own little bachelor pad. Good luck finding it. Oh, and one more thing. Don't tell anybody, dear.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Right?
Here.
Can you believe that she can have a separate, like, a getaway, an island getaway with the salary of a teacher? The Great Sea is a marvelous place.
It is, yeah. I own an island.
Are you giving these to me as well? But I told you I was perfectly satisfied with the 20 you gave me before. But Ma, you are such a persistent little dear. Since you are so insistent, I will accept them happily. Fine. I have no choice but to unleash pure joy on you. Prepare for an onrush of joy the likes of which you have never imagined. How many joy pendants have you brought? 33? My goodness, when I put these together with the ones you've already brought me, they add up to a whopping 54. Oh, thank you, I'm so joyful. To receive so many mountains of these beautiful pendants, I'm quite simply brimming with joy, my dear. To thank you, I have to give you my most precious of precious belongings. I shall give you this very special piece of jewelry. Now close your eyes, dear. This item is so rare, there's not another like it anywhere in the world.
Da-da-da-da. Mystical trinket gives you the ability to see the life force of your foes. Wait till I show this to red lions.
What do you think? Isn't it dashing? It's the rarest of things, and it will show you its true worth when you wear it in the presence of a monster. For now, just to select it on your quest status screen to put it on, and when you do, promise to think of me and treasure it with all your heart.
Okay.
She would be a factory of gratitude crystals in Skyward Sword.
We have 2.
Oh, I gotta check those Training sequence is gonna be so fun, guys.
Isn't it good that this thing exactly fits the head of a 12-year-old boy? Hey, red lions, look what I got.
Yes. Oh! Is that a mask?
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
It allows me to see life force of bad guys. I'm just missing.
Sounds very helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna push this south now.
Eclectic. I'll say that.
Uh-huh. Looks old.
Mm-hmm. Looks like something that could perhaps be a relic of a race long passed by.
How interesting. What race?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm a boat, why would I know?
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of seeing life force in enemies. Yes.
Uh-oh. We better be careful.
Oh,
Biggest gripe with the TOTK, aside from the story, is the lack of being able to see enemy hit points with the champion's tunic. Oh, yeah. That's true, actually. I didn't really think about that, because it's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild and forgot that was a thing. But why did they remove that? That doesn't really make sense.
Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna drop this off and then head south, to the Forest Haven.
To get the pictures, so then I can have a lot of pictures for the boss.
yeah.
Hello. I like how you have a nose. The others didn't have noses, I don't think.
Doesn't one of them have ears and one of them have a mouth?
Yeah.
Like Pikmin?
Yeah, they're like Pikmin.
They're like Pikmin, huh?
The original one you get from the Bargainer statue. Yeah. I remember that.
It's very red. Oh, that's gonna blow. Or not, I guess. I was wrong! Ooh. No, that one didn't have ears.
Oh.
Well.
I know one of them has a mouth. I don't know what the other one has.
You could Ooh, look at that! I'm up in the sky so I can see that
can't
really
see that.
good.
No, I've got the down low.
Huh? I'm coming down.
On my way.
How did that not take you 3 weeks? You're just drifting.
I'm cruising on the tide.
They are very pretty. I like the designs they give for the goddess statues.
Silver, this tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepared so that they might test the courage of men and people.
Uh-huh.
Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero.
Got you.
Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Silver, that which you must obtain now lies before you.
Uh-huh.
You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced. And you must triumph once again.
Gotcha.
You must rise above the trial of the gods.
Uh-huh. I hear someone. There he is. We can chart this spot now, finally.
Ooh, that would be fun. Drawing the oracles in the outfits resembling the statues. That would be cool.
Hi, small fry.
My chart's so irregular. Because I haven't had a chance to be in the outside spaces yet.
That's big. I've done a fish fortune on you, small fry. From what I can tell, it looks like you're fated to come to this place many times. I am? And the keys that control the fate are none other than the lucky item known as the Triumph Forks. Yeah, they're some sort of magical utensils. Cool. If you want to learn more about the Triumph Forks, talk to that guy Tingle. That's what the fish fortune told me. Now, I know I may only be a fish, but my fortune telling is uncannily accurate. You'd better believe it, small fry.
Cool. I didn't know fish could read fortunes. I'm hardwired to recognize the fish. Is that my island?
Is it?
I wonder if this... That tower's huge. I wonder if that brings down the property value. If anything, it might improve it. Hopefully.
It's, new... Oh, not nature, but...
Yeah, that's
new
true.
environmental.
There is nearly nothing outside on all of these spaces. There's something here, though. Something very important there. I've just not been there.
I need more sea charts. Hello?
I wasn't looking. I'm gonna assume we just passed over. Watch out.
Careful, careful,
Watch
careful.
out. It was scared of us.
We willed it away.
With our minds.
This is what courage is all about, Silver.
And the Triumph Forks are so silly. I love how they just get... People just lost the plot so entirely that they think it's Triumph Forks. Weird-ass face the fish has must be a side effect of the prophetic abilities it has. I think they have, for a lore standpoint, I think they have human faces because they might be, like, magically changed, soldiers of Hyrule. Possibly. Because they seem to work directly with red lions.
It's my favorite little guy. Hello, Drona. My favorite little guy.
He's so cute.
My favorite of the random Koroks you can find. This is so nice. Look at this.
Wow, you scored big time.
I even have a little canoe.
It's like waffles on the floor.
You right? I love waffle floor. There's hearts in
There's
the
hearts
water.
in the water?
Huh?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I've never seen that. There's hearts in the water, guys.
There's hearts in the water. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, there's only one king of red lions. They're not all one fish. When you talk to the very first fish, which I think is this one, and he charts your map, he tells you that he will send the message to help you to all of his fish friends. So there is at least whatever the grid mathematic of this is, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by, looks like 7 grid. So 7 by 7 grid of fish. That's how many there are. He does look like a spearhead. You're right. Yeah, there's only one king of red lions, and for very specific reasons. He has a very special boat.
I like these. These are lights.
Oh,
Red lions, these are lights.
yes. How
are
do they work?
How are they working?
Magic.
Do I have electricity? Hi. I overshot a little bit. Up here.
In my defense, I played Wind Waker like 7 times.
Oh, one flying seagull, no, two flying seagulls. Wait, I see more seagulls. 3, 4, 5, now 6. No, 7 seagulls. 8. This is madness. 8 seagulls.
You even have your own Hoigerhaugen Dugan.
Yeah. What is he looking at? Oh. Okay, there's, I only see 5. Just so you're aware, somewhere along that way is a, big squid. Where's the entry? I want in. Let me in. I want these singular rubies. Ah.
I love the sound effect they added to Crawling Link.
It's a 5! It's another 5! I'm gonna be able to pay off Tingle in no time. Well, I guess I can go in. Don't touch me with those filthy hands, you mischievous little scamp! This cabana belongs to the master and the master alone. Red Lions, I have a talking door.
Is the door enchanted?
I don't know. You grimy, trespassing little scoundrel, away with you. Away, I say.
Your cat's on your lap? Hell yeah! The cat gods have blessed you! Yeah, tumbleweeds are very hard to catch in Skyward Sword.
What happens if I came at you with this? Ew, unclean, most foul. Don't lay those grungy hands. Wait. That's... Why, that's the... Are you the new master? Are you Master Silver? Ah. I'm so pleased to hear that name. Master Silver. Please be gentle on this fine door.
What an interesting place.
You can see this, right?
Yes.
You can hear him?
I can hear him.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah. You've been blessed by the gods.
It's just his back.
Well, he is just the door, huh? Interesting.
He's also cardboard cutouts.
Whoa.
Is
Why
that...
is the booger kid on your wall?
He's a man!
I have to be honest, this is a little eerie.
Why is there a picture of Zill?
Is that a mirror? It doesn't look like it's reflecting anything.
This?
Yeah.
This is a picture frame.
Ah.
It's empty.
Why is that there?
I don't know. I have running water.
You have running water.
Oh, we were wondering. There's just a drink here.
Yes. Is this hair and braids or am I tripping?
It is,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I didn't know you had that
I
much
didn't know he
hair.
had that much hair. Is he wearing extensions?
Maybe, honestly.
It's amazing.
You need a bit more of a color match, but otherwise, I think they look good.
Mm-hmm. I still don't know why the booger kid is on your wall.
Well, we were wondering if there was running water in a Wind Waker era. This confirms that there is, because
Yes.
we wouldn't have a faucet otherwise. That's nice. I like these. Is this a...
This is so quaint.
You said it was eerie.
It's getting quainter by the second.
I got a little tropical fruity drink. And a tree. I have 2 trees.
Books.
I have my own expensive vases, which means I can break them without consequence.
Correct.
Never mind. Never mind.
Oh. Oh. Silver, you're loaded.
I am.
Anything that's up there, I just kind of have to say goodbye to.
There's so much good stuff.
You got a fireplace?
Cozy.
Wow.
They got a big switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious, because it's a switch.
Oh. Secrets. There are secrets in your house.
That is definitely a hole.
Oh.
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I could have knocked them down by bumping into them. Oh, I have a sewer system.
Oh, interesting. I suppose that's good.
There's rats.
Mm-hmm.
I am not gonna check this out. Did these replenish, perchance? No. That makes sense. No, it's a switch. You can get things for doing the picture puzzles.
I got a little bench. I got a little set. I have my own dishware. And this is a nice carpet.
It is. The floorboards look very nice too.
Yeah. Overall, I have a nice big bookshelf too. I wonder how much lit I can read. How much of this is good literature? Let me look at this.
Ah, Master, do you have an interest in the amusements of nobility?
I don't know what that means. Sure.
Well, in that case, would you care to hear an explanation of the game?
No thank you.
Very good, Master. Please enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Ah, the Booger Kid is a sliding puzzle.
Cool. I never played one of these on Outset. That's gotta be like a last other hand, right? Like that. Yeah, I know what to do. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Put that over there. We gotta make sure this ends up over there and this. We're just gonna move that, but let's make sure that does not go too far. Slot that in there, put that there. Oh, I don't want that to go too far. I'm trying to plan ahead and I don't know what I'm doing. Perfect. I'm a genius. There.
Beautiful.
That teacher lady must be related to the Booger Kid in some way. Maybe she's his aunt. I don't think so. I think they just have these. You had this for an hour if you tried it. Thankfully, I've gotten very good at these.
Well done, Master. Well done indeed. You're among the most talented gamesmiths of the noble classes.
Am I a noble class?
I guess now.
I offer you this as an expression of my respect and admiration of your skills.
Please expect it. Please accept it. Use it wisely. This dude's... One part of him scares me, one part of me thinks he's, like, really cool. That was my secret to funds in the randomizer. For a while, I went insane doing these. Oh, I can see health bars.
Rat health.
That's locked with a weird switchy thingy that I don't know if I can touch. And that's locked. This is weird.
Quite extensive for just a sewer system.
Oh, there's brick now.
Interesting.
Okay, money. I got money. Hello? Okay. I can't go any further. Given how my life works, I need an item for that. This way. So what's this way? More money. Well, I'm rich. I'm really rich.
Mm-hmm.
Go this way. This is right back to the start, it looks like. Yeah. I can't check this out. Hey, I might be rich enough for more shoe, guys. As long as these guys don't rob me. I made it. I was able to keep all of my things. We've already been here for an hour and I haven't done anything.
Oh my goodness.
It's so easy to just putz around and do nothing. Hey, I need to get back on biz. Wait a minute. That is my sister.
That is your little sister.
Now
Do
she
you
has a
miss her?
picture of my... I do. And now there's just a picture of her on this wall. Huh?
I'm gonna at some point dedicate a stream that's just doing those. You'll be able to watch me lose my absolute mind.
Well,
Alright,
I have a house and a mask.
to the forest haven.
Yeah. Which is... not that way. I'm trying to see it, but it's... I'm not seeing it anywhere. There it is. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Quinn. Hello.
I think it's just something that's there purely for gameplay and not meant to be explained from a lore standpoint. They probably just stuck it there as like random pictures that you can do for game stuff, because I know they also have the Helmarak King and Salvatore and a few other characters and setups that, like, I know Tetra's one of them, like people you would never see. Yeah, it is also just perfectly on brand for nobles to have pictures they shouldn't for no explained reason.
Okay, we're gonna drop off the pictures, and then we're gonna head to the center, which, by the way, looks like one of those candy ring pops.
It does. It really does. Huh.
That's how I translate that shape in my kid brain. Eh. It's got to have been more than a day, right? He's probably ready for me. Cool. Huh. I'm veering off to the side. Let's not do that. Let's pay attention to the screen. Let's try Gaiorg. Good, Gaiorg worked.
Oh, good.
It's the one I was most worried about. Now, I know the state of that. I haven't gotten any Rito yet, but I'm gonna look at the enemies and bosses to see where I am at that point. Ugh. Okay. Okay, yeah, I have the basics. I need to get rat. I need to get a bunch, actually. I need to get some I haven't seen. Wallmaster redid. Rats. Mini blends. I have to get 3. There's 3 dark nuts. And I don't know the difference between 2 of them. So that's fun.
Yeah.
Moblin goes in here, so I don't have Moblin. That's good. Dude, my computer's doing great right now. For context, I am running Blender, Clip Studio, OBS, Wind Waker, and I have a few Google tabs open as well, so... She's running quite well. What's something that's not mentioned much in the game lore that you're really interested in for the spirit of the hero? I mean, for me, really any of the races that show up once and then we never get to see again, I would really like to see their existences outside of the games that they're relevant in, like the Minish and the Twily and other characters like that. I want to know why so many things come down from the sky without explanation. Because we've had like 5-ish races just come down from the sky. They said the Minish came from the sky. There's the people in Minish Cap that live in the sky, just the Sky Tribe. The Zonai came from the sky. Hylians came from the sky. Uka came from the sky. Are there more?
Or technically.
What other races descended from the heavens? Twily is one of the few that didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would like some explanation on that. But overall, just the general different races that exist in Zelda. I also want Nintendo to canonize that the realm of the Ocean King is not a different dimension. Because it feels really tacked on at the end of the game. But yeah, technically Twily came from the sky because they are mutated Hylians, but that's pedantics. But yeah, the realm of the Ocean King just being like, oh, this is a different dimension, feels entirely tacked on and doesn't really do anything to serve the story itself in any meaningful way. It's just, oh, by the way, there's this. It's just a way for them to be like, oh, you've only been gone like 10 minutes and nothing really happened, but it did because you went on your adventure. It is, but it's not, because all of the, like, the whole point of Koholint not being real and it being a dreamscape land added to the profoundness of what Koholint was. But the realm of the Ocean King is not stated to be a dream or anything. It's just that way trademark. And also, I could understand it if they were like, oh, well... Actually, I think this was the original plan. They were like, oh, well, Linebeck's wish was to go to the land where Link was so that he can... adventuring with Link. That shows his character development. No, it doesn't, because his wish in the game was, can I get my boat fixed? The one wish the Ocean King gave him was, can I get my boat fixed? So there's really no point in having his wish also be, I would also like to go to where Link is. So, like, there's no point for it being a different universe. And it also doesn't make sense because in Spirit Tracks, we see Jolene's descendant, Joinus. We see Anoki. Yeko literally exists. And things that technically were only supposed to be part of the realm of the Ocean King, which is a separate dimension. But Spirit Tracks basically makes that not true immediately, so, like, there's just no point. There's no point. And why hasn't Nintendo retconned this yet? It doesn't make sense. And it pisses me off, because I want more places outside of Hyrule to exist. But all we have is Holodrum and Labrina. And that's it. And they won't give us anything else aside from, like, the theoretical existence of Yona's Zora place, which, to be honest, could be a future form of Labrina because that place had Zora. So there's my rant. I'm very passionate when it comes to Phantom Hourglass.
This is nothing out here. Well, that feels fitting. Look at this. That is a very cool structure. I really like how it looks.
Indeed.
Honestly, I just wish you could see the oracles and the lands we see in them, either in the future or alternate timelines. That would be cool if we ever got to see those again. Unfortunately, Nintendo seems to work with a one-and-done type of sentiment with Zelda games, barring, like, a few niche, exceptions to that rule.
I thought you were gonna say something to me for a moment. Oh.
Yeah, that's true. They're also Capcom games. That's one reason they're probably never going to utilize Vati again, which also makes me sad because I like him as a character a lot.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Ew.
But yeah, I wish the world of Phantom Hourglass was not a different dimension, and as far as lore goes, I completely ignore that, and to me it is not canon, and it will never be canon in any of my AUs, ever. Because I think it's stupid.
Interesting. Can I get up here? I would like to run this way. I hope this is enough room. I hope this is enough room. I hope this is enough room. Yeah, I can't get that far enough. There's so many. I gotta do some trimming on the population. Ah. was a cheap shot. Get out of here. Ugh. Okay, we're good.
One thing Nintendo can't let go is Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, Hyrule, which mildly annoys you. I personally don't really mind it. I like the consistency of maps. And based on the... Because I played A Link Between Worlds when I was a small child. And past recently, I didn't feel like the maps were too, like, similar or at all boring in any way. Okay. What if I just stand up real close to it? Never mind, I blew it up. Come on. I'm stuck. Okay, that was just a dungeon map in there. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks need to get like full remix, like Final Fantasy VII, where they alter the story a bit. That, I would enjoy that. I don't want them to alter it too much, because I think as, in general, at least for Phantom Hourglass, I've not played Spirit Tracks yet. As far as Phantom Hourglass goes, most of the story is completely fine. It's just that one bit with the alternate dimension that I wish they would get rid of. Nico's still alive in Spirit Tracks because he has the will. It's only been 100 years. He's what, like 130, maybe? And that's like at the absolute oldest. I don't know how old Nico is in the game. Hello? I don't know how old Nico is in this game specifically. If he's part Sheikah, I could see it. It's not that they annoy me for being similar, they annoy me being similar, yet there are things that make no sense to have changed. That's fair. I honestly don't remember enough about the maps to make a full judgment call on that. Because it has been a little bit. But some of them there have been, like, some time difference. Let's put that there. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Nico might have Sheikah lineage of some sort if he's able to live that long. Because Sheikah can live that long easy. We see that in Breath of the Wild. I won't. I'll wait. I could have made it. I should have gone. It's fine. Quinn, you're getting wrapped up in my cords. Stop it. Quinn, you're sitting on my cords. Move the foot. There we go. Now, what does this do? Ooh. I did a thing.
What kind of thing?
I opened a gate over here. Wow, I wish there was wind.
That would be nice.
Just left to drift.
You have two theories about Sheikah Tech. What are they? I don't know why that was slightly Irish. I don't even do Irish accents.
No! I'll wait. Get up here. What's this? I can make that. Oh, wait.
Careful, Quinn. I felt the wires move when you left.
Oh, that might be a bit... Nope, I got it. Okay. This one needs to move back a little bit. No, grab it. About here should be good. There we go.
I think their hair and eyes might be unique to them because they use magic and it takes a certain toll on their bodies due to not being born aptitude like Link or Zelda.
That is possible. Ooh, where did that go? Just flew up.
That is quite possible. It does beg the question, though they could be dyeing it, why do the Yiga have black hair? Like, they could be dyeing it, but it would also be a little odd. So the interlopers that got sent to the Twilight Realm were like an off-branch of the Yiga, Sheikah, similar to the Yiga. That is also quite possible. Really depends on where Tears of the Kingdom and such, or I guess that doesn't matter. We've had Sheikah are meant to be loyal to the people of Hyrule. That doesn't mean that there can't ever have been people who went against that weren't the Yiga. That's possible. Theory holds a lot less basis now. Yeah, I'm thinking it would have to most likely be because of dark magic. Have you seen what the interlopers look like in, the manga? Because they do show us one. And they look sick as fuck. Yeah, I have a theory that the reason Ganondorf and Twinrova are the way they look, aside from being demons, is specifically because the magic they use is demonic in nature. So even before Ganondorf, because Ganondorf was a sorcerer, stated before he got the Triforce. And both him and his moms use magic. So it's possibly due to a, magic warping the way they look.
Don't laugh at me. I want this chest. This, by the way, is something I need to take a picture of.
Oh, that's true.
Perfect. Oh. Well, I needed to get my stick anyway. Oop.
You ever see a baby Ganondorf so his skin might have not been green? I would hope it wasn't.
I'll get that when I head back up here. I'll open this for now.
Yeah, it would be cool to see Ganondorf more as his sorcerer self. After a while, they kind of just defaulted him to using swords and stuff, which, like, is cool. But I want to see him use magic primarily as a weapon more.
They're coming towards me. Did it. Those are such a pain.
To be fair, in Brawl, I don't think he used a sword all that. He didn't use a sword at all. It was primarily just fists and magic-based attacks. So it was just Smash Ultimate that gave him the sword. And to be fair, the Buster Sword is cool, but they've been having Ganondorf primarily use swords for a while before Smash Ultimate. I have no idea what they had him use on, I know he was a Captain Falcon clone, I'm fully aware of that, I've played a lot of Smash, but his attacks were still, like, magic-based. And, like, Twilight Princess and, Wind Waker have had him using swords for much longer, I think, overall. The only thing Ganondorf does with a sword in Brawl is pull it out for a taunt, which I think is kind of funny. But also in Twilight Princess, it does make sense that he has a sword, because he is using the Sage's sword that that was used to kill him, so in a way it's sort of like he's bragging, being like, I'm gonna use this sacred weapon now. It makes a lot of sense for his character in Twilight Princess. And also, to be fair, he fights almost primarily with magic on horseback in that same game. But it would have been nice in Smash Ultimate specifically for them to have given him more attacks that weren't just sword, because in Smash Ultimate they really did just make him use swords all the time. To make another Hyrule Warriors game, they absolutely should have him use magic as a weapon beyond what he does in the original Hyrule Warriors. I kind of agree, because he has the dual swords, which I think is cool as fuck, and he has the trident. But having him do, like, just a magic-based attack, like, it's a third optional weapon, would be very cool. I have no idea why he doesn't use magic in this game as an attack all that often.
There. Ow. Stop it. I gotta get pictures of rats, don't I? No. Nope. Someone pick it up. I'm taking it too quickly. No. Oh. That's unfortunate. I had so many opportunities.
Forgot the name of the original series that is the Warriors style, but they have a newish game that would love to see in Zelda form. It's called Dynasty Warriors, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the series' name that originally. I want him to take my rupees. I do want him to hit me, because they start picking up the rupees and then I can get pictures of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll get this going. It's gonna be vulnerable right here. There we go. I'm gonna grab some of it, but leave. Come on, pick it up.
If it despawns, it's gonna be so upsetting.
I mean, not really.
No, I just mean because of rat. Oh.
Okay, it's here. Pick it up. I gotta get him at least from, like, a tilted front angle.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Why didn't you pick it up? Come on. Why do they do that? Did they just kill themselves?
Possibly.
Ow. If I hit this and then leave, will that still be like that?
Having a laugh, conjuring up the reasons why Lana and Sia don't join this Hyrule Warriors as well. Just coming up with theories. They're busy. They decided today is a spa day.
Okay, perfect. Hit me. This is the perfect opportunity to get rats. This is the easiest place to get them, I think. I'm gonna sit here and just get hit.
One day, rat will rat.
I forgot to move this, so it's a little closer. That explains why I was having trouble reading. See, I don't have anything.
Yeah, I really hope there's not time traveling in this one. I also want Link to be entirely not present at all. Because, like, we saw his adventure already. We saw what he did. We did it. It's called Tears of the Kingdom.
Give him a good old mention. And
Yeah,
that's it.
Zelda can be concerned about him. But we shouldn't see him at any point.
Unless we get more flashbacks of him and Zelda before Tears of the Kingdom started, I'll take that.
More Link content in the form of her having memories of them hanging. I'll take that.
I'm waiting. Do I have to let them know I exist? I'm here. Hello? Come on. I don't want to be over there because I don't want the rats to dump the rupee in even faster. Hit me! Attack
They're
me!
so out of character here. And I don't know why.
Do you think that's good enough?
Oh, it might be. We can say it is. You can tell
Since
me
I
when
am-
come back.
I'm gonna check.
Hello?
I can always come back because this is a really easy, accessible. Oh, I missed that chest. Let me go get that real fast. By looks of it, Age of Imprisonment should be canon, but at worst, if Link is playable, it's as a non-canon bonus playable character. Yeah, the only form I will take Link as a playable character in this is if they decide that he's like at the very end of the game, you unlock him and you get to play as him. Like after all the plotline stuff is done, he's just like, oh, good job, you got through the game, here's a special treat, play as Link. Yeah, like Maz, Koshi, or Calamity Ganon. I'll have to take your word for that because I've not played that game. I still haven't seen the creator's voice because honestly, I'm scared. I saw an excerpt that was like, ah, yes. We'll see how Hyrule takes on the original Ganon. And I was like, don't piss me off. I don't want this guy to be the original Ganon over Oot Ganon. Because then that just puts the Zonai and all of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom's lore directly within the original lore. And that makes it so messy. And I don't want it. So I've been afraid of watching it. Yeah, because more Ganondorf voice. That's real, honestly. I personally have no opinion on Ganondorf's voice in that game. Like, it's Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer's a good voice actor. Yeah, I'm hoping they just mean pre-sealing Ganon as far as original Ganon goes. Like, see how Hyrule dealt with the original Ganon before he became Calamity Ganon, because we know due to the new timeline that they had to fight Calamity Ganon a bunch of times, because every so often he breaks out. So, I hope so. So nervous for AI with the worst things worse to pretend it's not real. That is true. That's what I'm gonna do. If they make any unlockable be Lana, if you'll take back anything you said, that would be so fun. It would be so nice to see Lana again. Seeing her in that somewhat cel-shaded art style would also be fun. They can give her like a more Breath of the Wild-esque design, less of a Hyrule Warriors-y one. That might be fun. Some new fun clothes. Lana's so cute. I'm so sad she's in a non-canon game. That would have been fun. I also understand why Sia and Lana weren't added, because they would technically muddy the story. Dude, Garahim comeback challenge would be great. Please, he shouldn't have died. That's so dumb. The antithesis of the Master Sword just gone forever. That makes literally no sense. Seeing Blue Scarf Link in the Breath of the Wild engine made you tear in joy. Yeah, I've seen him before. He looks awesome. You want to be the ancient hero if Link's there? I mean, I personally am an ancient hero hater because he makes zero sense to me, but if they can find a good reason for him to be there that makes sense and kind of explains his existence, then I will take it, in all honesty. True, Garahim wasn't even sealed in the sword. He just disappeared. And being the antithesis of the Master Sword, he should not have died. That does not make any sense. Not only could he have escaped, also, if you think about it, Skyward Sword has time travel. In a way, that means there's a branching path that means Skyward Sword never happened. Think about it. I'm gonna sound crazy for a second. In a Skyward Sword, you get the Triforce, you wish demise away in the present, meaning you are unable, meaning, oh, he's not done yet. Meaning
Girahim is no longer able to revive Demise in the present. So he kidnaps Zelda and takes her to the past. But this means that because he goes into the past and brings back Demise way before he was supposed to, and then Link kills him and seals him into the sword where he will die, that means that technically Skyward Sword would have never have happened in an altering timeline, because Demise would have never broken from his seal in the sealed grounds, because he was killed by Link already, which means that Girahim would have never gone through the steps to make Skyward Sword happen. He would have never summoned the tornado, he would have never fought Link, he would have never have gone to revive Demise and subsequently die, which means in an alternate timeline where Skyward Sword never happens because of time travel, Girahim is most definitely alive. I have no idea what rule of time travel it is. They just kind of ignore it.
I've heard people say they use different rules of time travel in every Zelda game.
And it's dumb.
It's funny.
Because they should. It should be the same logic as Ocarina of Time. Because in Ocarina of Time, going back in time as Child Link and stopping Ganondorf before he starts his coup means that all the events of Ocarina post pulling the sword does not happen. Which is why we have a branching timeline there. So there should be a branching timeline in Skyward Sword. So then Girahim could be alive even on the regular timeline. He's just poofed, there's no way he's dead. Maybe Demise sent him away. Demise looked confused when Girahim disappeared. Oops. My theory is there is a good possibility that you could explain it as Girahim teleported away. There is kind of a diamond-esque pattern that shows when he dissipates away. We don't know what can kill a sword spirit. There's literally no clue. I'm thinking that the reason Demise is surprised, he wasn't expecting Girahim to leave because Girahim might have gone through the same thing that Zant did at the end of Twilight Princess, where he saw basically his god get taken down by a human, something that Girahim canonically views as way, like, lesser and way, inferior. Oh good, the rat works. As, like, entirely inferior to human, like, to demons. He sees himself and Demise completely above humanity because they are lesser to him, and cowardice and whatnot. So seeing his master get defeated by a human could have made him lose faith in Demise and subsequently abandon him. He does have a little bit of a cowardly streak to him. Like, whenever he starts to lose fights in the game, he's like, oh, well, I have things to do, so I can't deal with you right now. I'm far too busy. And it's just because he doesn't want to admit defeat or get defeated in general, because he's too proud and has a little bit of a cowardly side, in my opinion. Girahim should still be alive and somehow influencing things in some way, ensuring the curse is carried through. That would be an interesting idea. Like, he plays sort of a Twin Rova in, a Twin Rova role in Ocarina and the Oracle games, because they're the ones kind of making sure all of this stuff happens. Like, they raised Ganondorf to be how he was, and they made sure that Viren and Onox did all the things that would cause the flame. So Girahim making sure that at least the curse lives on would make sense. He's like ensuring that this loop happens. That'd be quite the twist, honestly. Yeah, he would have seen his whole world fall apart. The being that he worshipped as a god, who literally created him, is losing to a human. A lowly human who in his entire life was told are vastly inferior. That would shake up your entire worldview to such a high degree. But instead of like Zant, whereas Zant kind of killed Ganondorf and was like, no, you don't get the Triforce. You're not who you said you were. I'm taking it away from you. You're dead. You're not a god. Instead, Girahim was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because we're losing. That's fair. It would be odd for him to lose faith entirely. But I think at the very least, it would cause him to be like, oh, my master is being utterly destroyed by a lowly human. Would at least cause you to be like, is this person the true god like they claim they are? Like, I don't know. It seems like he would definitely have some sort of, like, questioning of worldview at the very least. You would think destroying the hilts as well would work. I think that's where their hearts are specifically. Yeah, the gem seems to be it. Luckily the rats worked. We're back on track. Also, who is Gary? This is out of character because my voice
I have leaned back in my chair.
my voice is ever so slightly deeper, so I'm not really doing Tink at the moment. But you're right, I am fully putzing around to talk about random shit.
Silver, we have 20 minutes.
I know, I can beat this in 20 minutes.
I think, personally, the way to take down a sword spirit is probably completely destroy their gem. Because that's Girahim's weak point in his third form, his sword form. And I would like to point out that even 3 full-on stabs from that did not kill him, so like... There we go. I was wondering where my map was. I don't think it would have... Because while, yes, Girahim was wounded, his gem was broken. You could argue that he was functioning just fine without having an intact gem. Like, he was still fully capable of fighting. The only reason he stopped was because he was done with his magic ritual. I don't need to worry about that. I can get pictures of Choo-Choo anywhere. He definitely have his doubts, but I think he'd be in denial for a long time after. His entire world centered on Demise, so did I ever fully disconnect from Demise? That makes sense. And in a world where he's making sure the prophecy lives on, he would probably also similarly worship Ganondorf to some degree. Even if Ganondorf doesn't fully treat it the same. Like, I have a feeling Girahim, at least at first, would treat... That's wrong. Would treat Ganondorf as a sort of, like, new demise before realizing, like, oh, this is, like, just an entirely separate dude. Can I throw that up there? No. Just follow me. Maybe the gem is a container for their soul, which is why bodily harm means about nothing to them. That would make sense. Like, it's clearly shown to be some sort of weak point. And he was protecting it in battle for a reason. I forget that you can jump with these things.
One time I was stuck in this room for about 10 minutes because I just couldn't comprehend that you can pick them up and jump.
Yeah, that's my thing, is, I'm fully aware that Ganondorf is entirely his own person. He's the carrier and bearer of Demise's curse while being completely separate from him, like, entirely. Like, he doesn't do bad things or any of the things he does because of the Demise curse. He just does it because that's who he is. I just feel like Girahim, having known Demise and worshipping Demise wholly and fully, would at first perceive Ganondorf as a sort of Demise, like a new Demise. Maybe at first for a little bit. Part feels like it was left open to follow up on later. Possibly. That is possible. We're too Girahim pilled right now. In my heart, he's alive. Probably hiding out somewhere. Maybe waiting to see if Demise in his original form comes back.
There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions.
This is a very easy song.
This all loops back around to, missed opportunities in Tears of the Kingdom because of the Demon King design and the fact that they already had a Fi-centric plot. But it's okay! It's fine! I'm not upset about it at all!
That felt like it would when they announced Skyward Sword HD in the same breath as Tears of the Kingdom. That is true. I like the idea of the Triforce of Power sort of corrupting Ganondorf too, like it gives him an irresistible thirst for power. Yeah, I think that's an interesting idea. For Ganondorf, I'm really on, like, I'm on varying ends of the spectrum because, like, on one hand, I do like the idea that Demise's curse influences him, but I can also fully see how some people would view that that would, like, take away from Ganondorf as a character, because it's like, oh, it kind of gets rid of some of his autonomy to be the character that he is. Get down. I was gonna have to tank this. It's so weird, the level in which Skyward Sword is ignored, because it is simultaneously really ignored and not at all. I hope you can't hear that lawnmower.
I was concerned about that when it started, but there's nothing I can do about that.
Because, like, on one hand, they've introduced all of the Hylia lore. And they clearly show that Hylia is the more worshipped goddess amongst the 4 different goddesses we have, which implies they really pay attention to Skyward Sword's lore in general. But then at the same time, Demise and, like, other elements, Girahim especially, are completely glossed over. Like, dude, that statue, the bargaining statue in, Breath of the Wild, that was like, I've been fighting Hylia since the dawn of time. And it's like, no, Demise does that. Who the hell are you? You're a fucking statue that barely exists.
My best guess is it's just full of hot gas. It's a liar. It's just stupid and shady.
I would take it being a liar. So it could be something he deals with as a character. It could add more depth to him. That's true. It's more so just the fact that a lot of people use the Demise curse specifically to diminish when there is genuinely a lot of opportunity to build off of him as a character.
It just depends on how the individual perceives it and wants to go about it.
Yeah, it's frustrating when
There's
people...
nuance.
It's frustrating when people... Oh, I need to go this way. It's frustrating when people specifically choose it to be like, oh, Ganondorf's entirely innocent because he's not able to control his actions because of demise. Like, no. No. That's not how that works. They worship Hylia the most and not nearly that amount for the ancient lady who invented dirt. That is very possible that the bargainer statue is just using Demise's name. Because I highly doubt that it's supposed to be Demise, like this is what's left of him. If so, that's like really shitty. And I'm gonna ignore that forever if they say that's a thing. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put this here. Boop. Din's awesome. I wish, in general, the other spirits got...
Yeah? Hello?
Oh, Silver, it is I, the King of Red Lions. I'm afraid there are some areas to which you will not be able to bring the servants at the tower. But do not fear leaving them behind. Once you have awakened them, they will wait patiently. They will wait patiently for your return. Of this, I assure you.
Okay.
Just had to get that one out really quick. I've been thinking about it for a long time. Well, you talk about Zelda lore.
That would be really nice if any of the goddesses were expanded upon aside from just Hylia. And like, I love that they expanded on Hylia a bit more. Like, they expanded on Hylia a ton for her first appearance in Skyward Sword. But we have gotten next to nothing for the other goddesses ever since. Yeah.
You need to play Echoes of Wisdom.
Okay, apparently there's more in Echoes of Wisdom.
Look, I just want to say a direction we could be going in because of Echoes of Look, it's so hard to not spoil things.
I have the wrong item. All according to plan.
There's actually a god we haven't seen that actually embodies the hero, and that's why the Silent Realm can't be influenced by the Golden Goddesses. That's possible, but I also like how the heroes and the spirit of the hero aren't some god, and that they're immortal, that they're just a mortal being that's reincarnated each time to be the hero. I don't see the health.
I forgot to grab his belt. Thankfully, I got it already.
Yeah, the health bar happens because I'm wearing this thing on my head. I got the hero's bow. Finally, we can warp. Finally.
Yay!
Echoes of Wisdom expands on it a little, but not much based on what you remember. That's nice. That's overall nice. Be careful about spoilers. I have not played it and I've been avoiding them like the
I
plague.
just want to say I think it could be turning into a direction where we might see more. That's what I would hope for.
Whoopsies.
But at the end of the day, you never know what they're gonna do. At least we're out of the wild era soon.
Soon. Not yet.
So soon.
You never use that? It's not particularly necessary for anything, but it's nice to have. That's my view on this thing. Not necessary in the slightest, but I like having it.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here. Oh. Hi. Let's see if I'm any good at this. I am.
Cool, it's appreciated, Marlon.
I need this way.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun summoning beds. Apparently they're very broken from what I've heard. In which I've not heard a lot.
What am I supposed to... Oh, wait.
I missed a crucial detail. There we go.
Oh, it'd actually be really. Oh! I was gonna say it'd be really fun to make an Echoes tier list. And then that happened.
I forgot. I'm forgetting. I don't need to stand on that. Oh, that's gonna be like right in my way, isn't it? We're good. We're good.
I've got it.
All right.
Yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about the Zelda franchise in general and like lore and stuff. I honestly want to make videos about it because just talking off rip, I can't explain all of my thoughts on it in a very concise way. I just ramble for a while. So if I can actually write up scripts for like being able to actually explain and have good arguments for things so that people don't like accidentally misunderstand what my meanings behind things would be very nice.
That looks doable. Okay, we're good. Oh.
You go up on ages about Zelda lore, give it half the chance. I feel that, and it's the same with me.
Okay, that's gonna go up now. I just gotta wait for that.
It's unnatural how much you can talk about it. Your throat would hurt before you stop. Oh, I could yap for hours. Me and Solsti have spent like entire mornings just talking about it. And because I am very fluent in yapping about things I like since I was a child, because autism, I don't get throat pain because of it.
Okay, we're like full up on pictures now. I need this guy a little farther away.
Well, maybe you could pass on these for now.
I mean, I want to try to get everything as fast as possible.
That's fair.
I'm gonna say that's probably good. You write a thesis on everything Lana and Sia have said. That's your major.
What's your major?
I imagine a Discord call with just Zelda theorists would get really insane really fast. But at the same time, if I'm in an actual conversation, I am way quieter. Like, part of what makes streaming nice and making videos is that there's no one to talk to. And like, with streaming there is, but it's in chat form, so I can get all of my thoughts out before reading chat. I tend to get interrupted very easily when I talk normally about things. I could probably write a bunch of thoughts as to why, but I won't get into that right now. God, this just makes me want to write the scripts for the Zelda theories I have, because I have a Google Doc.
Do it.
Now we got Little Armos, too. All right, we got 1 minute. Do you think I could do this in 1 minute?
I believe in you.
Get off of my cords. Quinn, please.
20 seconds.
Get off my cords.
Can you move the baby off of my cords? He is like right on my headphones
10 seconds.
and my controller. I think I could make it go a little over. Yeah, not one of the big Zelda theorists to come up with so many theories with like 50% plausibility. I personally just like making like think pieces about things that...
He's so calm.
Yeah, he is a very calm child. That have very little basis in reality. Like, I don't usually come up with ideas that are completely baseless. Sometimes I will come up with an idea that's like, oh, this has no basis in reality, and I recognize that, but what if this were a thing? I think it would be funny. Most of my Zelda theories, though, are like, oh, this has like 1 or 2 things that are kind of similar, so like, what if we kind of thought about this as an idea? Mostly because a lot of my Zelda theories are made with the intention of like coming up with stuff for my AU. So I like to do things differently than the canon has, because it makes the AU more interesting in my opinion, and it lets me explore things that canon doesn't explore. I try to base some theories in some thought process, but I have a Google Doc that's just full of a bunch of like little point outs that's like, oh, here's what about this in the Zelda theories, what about this, possible timeline ideas, here's everything I don't like about Tears of the Kingdom specifically. I've got one and I could talk about it for fucking hours, and it's why saying Ganondorf being shoehorned in Twilight Princess is incorrect. Because I hate when people say that so much. So I have your AU, because it's set after TOTK, technically since it was originally formed before Breath of the Wild, but like in an alternate timeline where the Sheikah didn't disappear. Yeah, and like in my own AU, I don't plan on this Sheikah disappearing, because I think that's stupid. And a lot of my AU was created before Tears of the Kingdom happened, and I had to change things based on Tears of the Kingdom, like after it came out. You and Buddy made a doc about TOTK too. Honestly, in that document, for my things that could be video essays, it is mostly me talking about Tears of the Kingdom and how much I have, like, mixed feelings about it. Not a lot of gameplay stuff. It's mostly, like, on a lore standpoint, the stuff that annoys me. So I know some people have issues with the gameplay. I personally do not. But I also grew up playing shitty games, so I don't know what the paragon of the greatest video game mechanics are to begin with, and I personally don't care, because I still had fun playing Tears of the Kingdom. As long as I didn't think too hard about the lore, I enjoyed it. Yeah, the timeline merge. Mine works with the timeline merge as well, but omitting certain games, either because I hadn't played them or they personally do not interest me enough to delve into them in the timeline. I also move a lot of games around. Like, for example, in my timeline... Are you done? No, you're not. In my timeline, I have put Minish Cap much closer to, it's like after Phantom Hourglass. Within, like, the same time chunk that Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and, those 2 games. Those are the only ones that exist in the same time. But yeah, Minish Cap takes place after Phantom Hourglass in the same time chunk that those other 2 games happen in. Because specifically I wanted certain story elements and Vati to appear to, those versions of the characters. Because, to me, I tend to default to considering, all Toon Links as one and the same. Okay, cool, that works. I often think of a lot of the Toon Links as... Because, like, you have, oh, the hero of this versus the hero of that. Hero of, Hyrule, hero of Time, hero of Twilight. I do that, but at the same time, Toon Link is just Toon Link. And so any Toon-style Link in my brain is one thing. When it comes to the original timeline, you're somewhat towards the idea that the downfall timeline doesn't spawn off Oot, but Minish Cap. That's interesting. I've not heard of that one before. Someone told me about a theory that, and it was funny because I'm pretty sure he said that I had said that theory, and I was like, I don't remember ever saying that theory, but I like it. And it was that, post Link to the Past wished everything that bad that had happened away, because that happens in the game. That at the very end of it, after you defeat Ganon, all of the bad stuff that happened in A Link to the Past just go away. So, like, the king is alive, everyone that died is back. And it was a theory based on that not only everything in A Link to the Past was fixed, but also that the hero didn't die in Oot. Which means that the other two timelines then become viable to happen post A Link to the Past, technically, because the bad things that happened to make Ganon appear in past were wished away, all the bad things he did. And I was like, that's a really interesting theory, and I like it. I didn't come up with it, but I like it. Yeah, the downfall is a pre-wish timeline. Exactly. I think that makes the downfall timeline make more sense overall, because if you think about it, you could say that any different timeline could possibly have a downfall timeline. Because, like, oh, what if Link died in Skyward Sword? What if he died in Minish Cap? What if he dies in Wind Waker? Like, it gives the downfall timeline more of an actual reason to exist. Because it's like, oh, that's the default timeline that happened first, was Link didn't win. And then you go down to A Link to the Past, and all of that is wished away, and he wins. So then he's able to beat Ganon, and able to make the decision to either stay, or stay as an adult, or turn back into a child. You want to do it from the fact that Minish Cap is one of the few games that has shown consequences for failing. That is true. It does have a consequence for failing. You are totally correct about that. Because if you don't make it within, like, the 3 rings or whatever, the 3 bell tolls, you just lose. That would also give you more of a viable downfall timeline. I don't know, both of those theories are better than what Nintendo has told us about the downfall timeline. In my opinion. Okay, we have 1 Dark Nut. I need 2 more. This is gonna be so fun. That you mentioned is kind of similar to what the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom timeline seems like. Kind of? How so? Explain to me like I'm 5. My brain is literally all over the place. I must apologize. My brain is everywhere at the moment, because I've been talking about Zelda theories and also trying to game. It's like that because Zelda went back and we're in a new timeline born from that. Ah, yes! You know, that does kind of make sense. Yeah. God, the Zelda timeline's so silly. All right. I'm gonna go back one more time. I'm gonna beat the boss.
And we're gonna do it quickly. And after I beat the boss, I am not going in the little portal. We'll do that later. There's gonna be so many cutscenes, but I need to end this off here. Either that or I will go down the portal and save there.
Yeah.
That's the plan. We're just gonna finish this temple.
That is a good question. Tears of the Kingdom gave a lot of weird implications with the timeline of going back in time and such. Her going back in time, also being draconified and dragging the Master Sword throughout all the times.
We get 2 Master Swords.
Never seen anyone save and quit in the boss room after beating it. You know what? That's what we'll do. God, I hope they don't kick me back at the start and I have to start over, because I'm pretty sure there's something I need to interact with up at the top of that building. We'll see. Don't let me forget, I need to get a picture of Cyclos. We will most likely do that next stream. But I really need to get a picture of Cyclos. Because he is one of those that if you don't remember to get him, you're kind of fucked. Personal theory for a timeline merge is because of someone wishing on the Triforce for either Hyrule's complete salvation or destruction, and they gain awareness of the timelines and merge them to completely rebirth the land in a fresh state. That would be interesting. Honestly, I kind of want Nintendo to make a game where that happens. Because the only Zelda game where we really make wishes on the Triforce is, Wind Waker and Skyward Sword, isn't it? Otherwise, we only have parts of the Triforce, and, like, Ganondorf attempting to get the Triforce, but not. I think actually having a game that has the merge happen would be interesting. Someone does it because it's too confusing and just wants to smoosh them into one. Lana probably could. She, theoretically, that would give her less work to do, significantly. And also, she could feasibly use the Triforce because she's not a god. Because there's only a rule that, like, the gods can't use the Triforce, but Lana's just a... Well, she is a goddess, isn't she? No, she's a guardian.
Don't they say the Guardian of Time or the Sorceress of Time?
Yeah, they're sorceresses and guardians, but they're not goddesses.
They're not goddesses.
You know what?
They're like fire.
I want to know who the fuck the goddess of time is.
It's fire.
It's either fire, it could be Hylia. Because they mention her in Oot and, Majora, but then we don't get anything for that. Maybe enough. Hard to tell, because they're just guardians and sorceresses. They're pretty adamant about them not being gods. Great, there's keys.
Okay. That's another one.
Alright. I wonder what else you can theoretically get a picture of while you're in here.
Already got a Wizrub. Sees.
That's good.
Oh, Armos.
Yeah.
Here's the first plan of action.
So as we do see her use a piece of the Triforce, that's true. That is ultimately making it canon that they can use the...
Oh. Interesting.
that they can use the Triforce. Something you want to explore because where she stems from, Lana, is just a question mark on what she is. That is very true. Fierce deity, is he the goddess of time? That's another good question. Like, what the hell is the fierce deity? Just an entity of sorts.
It's so cool.
The manga gives, like, a bunch of really odd explanations for who that character is, doesn't it?
Probably.
I remember reading it a long-ass time ago, but it's like...
that one story with the dragon at the end of...
Yeah. That one.
That's supposed to be like the first deity.
Something like that, I don't remember. It's been a very long time since I read the Majora's Mask manga. So I
need to read it again. I don't see how I do.
Yeah, I'm unsure about that. You want the fierce deity to return because you don't believe he really is the culmination of the hopes of the people of Termina. I mean, he could be. If Majora views everything that's going on in Termina as a sort of game, then it kind of makes sense that the fierce deity would be created as a way to play that game. Because we do know Majora is a bit of a shitter. I was hoping that would go higher. Hello?
Oh, you might be too far away. Nope.
I'm not. I'll wait till I get closer.
Oh, that's scary.
The enemy of the enemy. Maybe he did exist before the Majora's Mask. Possibly. It's really hard to tell. Majora's Mask loves being really vague about
Yeah, I
things.
think it's intentionally vague. Wants everyone to come up with a different idea.
Come on. Oh, I can shoot it from here, maybe.
Oh, wait, it's like...
I almost jumped.
Fierce Deity was a traveler who defeated Majora by making him dance for multiple days. And nights until he disappeared, then carved the mask out of his armor. Interesting theory. Wasn't it stated that Majora was created as like a sort of,
Come on.
Where's the hitbox on this?
I don't know.
Where's the trigger? What are we missing? There we
Got
go.
Wasn't it stated that Majora was made as like a sort of ritual mask from this tribe that existed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I need to hit that over there. I always forget about that one.
And that the mask was, I think, I'm pretty sure the, Happy Mask Salesman mentions this. The mask was so powerful that it ended up killing even the tribe that created it. It is possible that it was created by the demon tribe. Something that we hear about sometimes in video games, but we don't see aside from, like, a few, like, demons. It was stated that Majora's Mask was a dark relic and an ancient tribe sealed Majora in fear of the demon's power, I think. I played that whole game on stream and I don't remember. Used for hexing rituals, that's the words you remember? That sounds familiar too.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to tell, I don't remember. I could check it.
Okay. I almost survived that. I did it on purpose, but it's fine.
you looking it up?
Wait. The mask is-
I need you there. And I'm gonna do one more.
I think that ancient tribe in this is the same as the interlopers before they directly opposed the goddesses. That's possible. But I would feel like since the tribe was said to be wiped out by Majora, or maybe that's just the mask salesman's theory that
The
they were
Hatter Mask
wiped out.
salesman explains that Majora's Mask is an ancient, powerful artifact that was used by an ancient tribe for its bewitching rituals. But the mask's wicked power became so great that it was sealed away to prevent great catastrophe. However, since the ancient tribe vanished, no one accurately knows the true nature of its power.
Okay, so it could have been the interlopers. Could also be the demon tribe. Because, again, there's mentions of them in a few games, but we don't see them aside from a few very powerful demons. But there's gotta be, like, commoners, right? I don't know why I keep thinking it's the other side. It's really not. We do see the Triforce depicted right beside Ikana. That's true. But Termina itself is also just a manifestation of... Well... If it's a manifestation of Majora, then it is possible that Majora would disrespect the Triforce in general. I feel like the Demon Tribe was in Skyward Sword 2, and Girahim was 1. He is. I think he's the... Because he calls himself the Demon Lord, which implies that he is in charge of demons. And obviously, I think because
We're talking about Girahim again. It is 2:20. You need to finish this dungeon.
I'm working on it.
On one hand, they often use demon and monster interchangeably, so they probably partially meant the monsters that he is in charge of. But at the same time, there is mentions there probably exist demons like, for example, Batro, who are just not militant and completely normal, and Girahim could be in charge of them. And since monsters and demons came from the depths, I think, because that personally makes sense to me, given that Demise was stated to have come up from the ground. They could have been the tribe that existed and lived underground where the depths were. I was gonna throw that. I hit the wrong button. There we go. That should keep it up. I want to see more of a demon tribe that's not just the very powerful demons that we see as the main villains, like Girahim and Ganondorf and Twinrova and Zant to some degree as well. I think we spoke about this before, actually, that the Shadow Crystal has features from multiple demons, like Bellum and Majora's Mask, so they might be related. Possibly? Can you make a diagram of how you think the dimensions and realms work in Zelda? Personally think Termina existed before Majora took control of the Skull Kid. I disagree, but I would be interested in seeing why you think that. Because I think Termina kind of follows the same rule as, like, Koholint, where it's like, it's familiar on purpose, specifically as a way to manipulate Link into playing the game. The game being, can you save these people? It is also possible that given this, the mask itself is interpreted and shown to us as a little boy when on the moon, it is quite possible that Majora's Mask is nowhere as powerful as people fear it to be, or at least not by the time it takes over Skull Kid, and so it makes that fake world Termina, specifically because it cannot destroy the world otherwise. Oh. Hello. That's just a thought.
It's kind of like a little kid having a power trip.
Kinda. Ow. I want to take one of these down. There we go. Ow. By the end of the game, we know that it has no more power and that the curse on it and the spirit that was inside of it was lifted. Also, Majora in itself is like a stupidly easy boss, so I think the fact that it is nowhere near as powerful as it makes itself out to be kind of makes sense. And there's Kargaroks.
You can get Kargaroks in other places pretty easily. They're on islands that you haven't explored yet.
I need to head back into Dragon Roost Cavern because I need to get the Magtails. So many things you can get in this one area. The way Termina, specifically Icona, has such a rich history to it that it's just being created by Majora doesn't sit right with you. Fair, but that could also be part of the manipulation. To make the world feel more real and give you the want to save it specifically. Bombs. Arrows. I will take arrows. Hearts. I will take these as well. Ow. Also, Skull Kid migrated to a Hylian land. Yeah. Majora was undoubtedly powerful, I think, but it lacked maturity to effectively use it. It is possible that there is a land similar to Termina, and that's where the rich history and such comes from. The Termina we see could possibly be a world that does not exist. But given it is stated somewhere, I think, that the land of Termina was created from the memories and thoughts and the people known by Link, Skull Kid, and probably the Happy Mask Salesman as well.
In the encyclopedia, it says it's created by Majora's power and Skull Kid's burdens.
Yeah.
But the encyclopedia is not the best source of information.
I mean, if that's
the likelihood
true,
that it's taking memories from Link and the Happy Mask Salesman are very high because
as well as Skull Kid.
Yeah, because they're both directly related to it.
Yeah, the giants themselves are possibly maybe other Skull Kid, or like they're meant to represent other people that have abandoned him in life, and not literally the giants. And all of the people that we see that aren't recognizable to Link, like Mayor Detour, could have been taken from Skull Kid's or the Happy Mask Salesman's memories. Because the salesman wanders around, so he sees other lands.
It's reasonable to say because, like, Icona having lore might just be, like, there is a place that exists that's kind of like Icona that the mask itself, the demon, is taking inspiration off of. Because it has existed for a very long time. Icona could represent the land that Majora came from. Because they dealt in dead. They dealt in the death of lands and stuff. Also, can't assume Majora comes from Termina either. Happy Mask Man was very much not there when it was stolen. Yeah. He said he picked it up from a faraway land. He never mentions being picked up from this area. Look at that chic attack. You have done well to find your way to this place, oh chosen one. Accept this final challenge.
I think a lot of the stuff going on in Majora's Mask is just a lot more metaphorical. Like, I have a feeling that the giants aren't that the Skull Kid's friends weren't literally the giants, but the giants represent the friends that he had.
Oh, you even get boss health.
Okay.
Love Starbucks Adventures.
I was hoping that you wouldn't be there. Ow. I was wondering if that hurt you. Okay, so,
Isn't there a way that you can stun Godon and get it to fall on the floor when you're supposed to hit throw a bomb into its mouth? Because that would probably be the best time to take a picture. Ooh. Right?
that's gotta be good. There we go. Ooh. Having Master is super mysterious too. This is also true. There we go.
Alright.
Stop making me waste my arrows. Hey! Come on! That's fine. Stop shooting.
Alright.
R.I.P. There we go. Stone Tower mirroring the Tower of Babel. That is true. Termina got its own lived-in history and a completely disconnecting mask coming in at Wreck House, uncaring about any of it. Tower built to reach the heavens, Zelda universe. Oh. What will come now to pass? Go forward with caution. I'm trying to catch up with chat because y'all are talking. Tower built to reach the heavens in the Zelda universe. Case, it's Hyrule, but the goddesses punished them and abandoned the land. Its own luggage. You're telling me young Link fell further than the height of Stone Tower. Portal magic, if only arrows were money. Yeah, that'd be true. That's true. That would have been nice. I would have had so many. We find Twin Mold is actually in Hyrule, just insanely far into the desert. That is possible. I just, personally... Now, do I... save and quit here? Or do I... I'll go up here. I'll try to save here. It is possible that the mask stuff is definitely relevant to Majora's Mask specifically. Yeah, this is where I will save. Boring and, niche places in Zelda. This spot that you can only get to once. I like it. I'm saving now. So I really gotta go. We got so distracted talking about everything. Yeah, just personally, I think Termina's existence in general... You don't see that. Is more of like... The mask's relevancies are clearly because of Majora and such. But I think the lived-in history of it is just Majora taking from all of these different cultures and such and creating a land, which is why all of the different sections of it feel so, like, separated from each
That's
other.
All Majora does. It takes and it takes and it takes and it doesn't have a comprehensive thought of its own. Saying ominous mean things were my favorite villain.
Scares you? I think it's nice. It's quiet. It feels very disconnected from the rest of the place. But, yeah. I should script this out and talk about it in a format that's not just me rambling with a bunch of, like, inability to say exactly what I mean, and the inability to have good sources because I'm also playing a game. Because I do think that's an interesting idea. And I don't think anyone really thinks about that. But hey, I'll consider doing that. It's already 2 hours and 36 minutes in. I gotta get going. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I wanted you to know I finally got the 3 concurrent viewers on my setup. Thrive too well off of just winging it like this. Yeah, I do to some degree, but also I have trouble with words because of autism. Especially when I don't have access to my sources because I'm gaming. We have one issue though with the 3 concurrent viewers. Emotes soon, yes. Unfortunately, my thing that is tracking my path to affiliate says I only have 49, even though my Twitch account says I have 50. So I technically need 1 more follower to be able to get affiliate and get emotes and such. But that should happen soon. I might be able to get 1 more follower sometime soon. And hopefully then it'll finally work and I'll be able to get emotes, I'll be able to start getting paid, I'll be able to start actually getting some stuff going. I'll also be able to get bits going. If you guys want to rally on Twitter, that would be very appreciated. I really gotta get going because I have testing to do. I test kids in a dojo, I gotta really get to that right now. Not right now, it's later today, but I gotta get lunch and prep for that. Go Hypeo, thank you so much, everyone. I had a lot of fun with the stream today. I love just talking about Zelda lore and theories and such, and talking about all that. Hella fun. Very good, I enjoyed it a lot. This was a good stream, even if we didn't have a whole lot of time and I was on a time crunch. We should definitely do this more again, and just talk about stuff that interests us. Next stream will be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, and I will definitely try to get into, to actually stream this time. Hopefully I won't have a headache. Vermilion, the commission is going good. I'm almost done with the sketch. I just need to do, Lana's hands and her, like, arm sleeves, and then I'm basically done and can send you the sketch to approve. Just to let you know. I wanted to update you on that. But thank you all for coming to the stream. Have a good day or night, depending on what time zone you're in. I will see you in the next one. We will get back to it. Thank you all so much for the support to this whole thing. It is honestly wild. I had so much fun today. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.